This is Miss Bianca from Little Chapel of the Hills Children's Church, and I have a question for you. Do you like cookies? And if the answer is yes, what is your favorite kind of cookie? Mine? I'll tell you in a minute. But do you like chocolate chip, peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, lemon cookies? What is your favorite? Mine's probably chocolate chip. They're soft and gooey, except for when they're not. Sometimes they're crunchy and hard. There's all sorts of different types of chocolate chip cookies, not just cookies. And just like that, there's also all sorts of kinds of people that God made, and each one is special in their own way. And He made you special for His purposes and to bring glory to Him. Now, before we start, I want to let you know I'm going to be reading you a fun book called You Are Special by Max Lucado. But while I'm reading that book, I want you to think about this. And that is a verse that we're going to read and hold on to for this week as our reminder. And the verse is in Galatians 3, verse 26. It says, "So in Christ Jesus, you are all children of God through faith. For all of you who were baptized into Christ have clothed yourself with Christ." So it's a reminder that we who believe in Jesus and believe He's the Lord are in fact children of God. And we'll get into why that's important after we read our story. You Are Special by Max Lucado. The Wimmicks were small wooden people. All of the wooden people were carved by a woodworker named Eli. His workshop sat on a hill overlooking their village. Each Wimmick was different. Some had big noses. Others had large eyes. Some were tall and others were short. Some wore hats, others wore coats. But all were made by the same carver and all lived in the same village. And all day, every day, the Wimmicks did the same thing. They gave each other stickers. Each Wimmick had a box of golden star stickers and a box of great dot stickers. Up and down the streets all over the city, people spent their days sticking stars or dots on one another. The pretty ones, those with smooth wood and fine paint, always got stars, but if the wood was rough or the paint chipped, the Wimmicks gave dots. The talented ones got stars too. Some could lift big sticks high above their heads or jump over tall boxes. Still others knew big words or could sing pretty songs. Everyone gave them stars. Some Wimmicks had stars all over them. Every time they got a star, it made them feel so good. It made them want to do something else to get another star. Others, though, could do little. They got dots. Pincello was one of those. He tried to jump high like the others, but he always fell. And when he fell, the others would gather around and give him dots. Sometimes when he fell, his wood got scratched. So the people would give him more dots. After a while, he had so many dots that he didn't want to go outside. He was afraid he would do something dumb, such as forget his hat or step in the water, and then people would give him another dot. In fact, he had so many great dots that some people would come up and give him one for no reason at all. He deserves lots of dots, the wooden people would agree with one another. He's not a good wooden person. After a while, Puncello believed them. I'm not a good wemmick, he would say. The few times he went outside, he hung around other wemmicks who had lots of dots. He felt better around them. One day, he met a wemmick who was unlike any other he'd ever met. She had no dots or stars. She was just wooden. Her name was Lucia. It wasn't that people didn't try to give her stickers. It's just the stickers didn't stick. Some of the wemmicks admired Lucia for having no dots, so they'd run up and give her a star. But it would fall off. Others would look down on her for having no stars, so they'd give her a dot. But it wouldn't stay either. That's the way I want to be, thought Puncello. I don't want anyone's marks. So he asked the stickerless wemmick how she did it. It's easy, Lucia replied. Every day I go see Eli. Eli? Yes, Eli, the wood carver. I sit in his workshop with him. Why? Why don't you go find out for yourself? Go up the hill. He's there. And with that, the wemmick who had no stickers turned and skipped away. But will he want to see me? Puncello cried out. Lucia didn't hear. So Puncello went home and watched the wooden people as they scurried around, giving each other stars and dots. It's not right, he muttered to himself, and he decided to go see Eli. He walked up the narrow path to the top of the hill and stepped into the big shop. His wooden eyes widened at the size of everything. The stool was as tall as he was. He had to stretch on his tiptoes to see the top of the workbench. A hammer was as long as his arm. Puncello swallowed hard. Oh, I'm not staying here, and he turned to leave. Then he heard his name. Puncello? The voice was deep and strong. Puncello, how good to see you. Come, let me have a look at you. Puncello turned slowly and looked at the large bearded craftsman. You know my name? The little wemmick asked. Of course I do. I made you. Eli scooped down and picked him up and set him on the bench. The maker spoke thoughtfully as he looked at the gray dots. Looks like you've been given some bad marks. I didn't mean to, Eli. I tried really hard. Oh, you don't have to defend yourself to me, child. I don't care what the other wemmicks think. You don't? No, and you shouldn't either. Who are they to give stars or dots? They're wemmicks, just like you. What they think doesn't matter, Puncello. All that matters is what I think, and I think you are pretty special. Puncello laughed. Me? Special? Why? I can't walk fast. I can't jump. My paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you? Eli looked at Pincello, put his hands on those small one's shoulders, and spoke very slowly. Because you're mine. That's why you matter to me. Pincello had never had anyone look at him like this, much less his maker. He didn't know what to say. Every day I've been hoping you'd come, Eli explained. I came because I met someone who had no marks, said Pincello. I know. She told me about you. Why don't the stickers stick on her? The maker spoke softly. Because she has decided that what I think is more important than what they think. The stickers only stick if you let them. What? The stickers only stick if they matter to you. The more you trust my love, the less you care about their stickers. I'm not sure I understand. Eli smiled. You will, but it will take time. You've got a lot of marks. For now, just come and see me every day, and let me remind you how much I care. Eli lifted Pincello off the bench and set him on the ground. Remember, Eli said as the Wemmick walked out the door, you are special because I made you, and I don't make mistakes. Pincello didn't stop, but in his heart he thought, I think he really means it. And when he did, a dot fell to the ground. And that is the end of our story. But of course I do have some questions. The first one is, what are the dots and the stars all about in our life? See, to Pincello, it was stickers that everybody could see. But for you and me, it's words, things that people tell us. You're so good at that. And it's like we were given a star and we feel so good. Oh, you really mess up a lot. It's like we were given a dot. It makes us not feel very good about ourselves. But who says that we have to be good at something or not good at something? Are you worth more because you can jump high or ride a bicycle? Are you more important than someone else because you can sing a song? No. Those things are all wonderful, and it's great that you can do those if you can, but they're not what make you special. I have 3 children. A baby, a 3-year-old, and a 5-year-old. There are things my 5-year-old can do that my 3-year-old cannot, because he's not able to yet. And he can do things that my baby can't. But does that mean any of them are more special than the others to me? No. I love each of my children the same because they're my children. Because I love them, not what they can do. And that's the way it is with you and God. He made you. He loves you because you're you, not because what you can do or can't do. There's no way to earn His love or make it stronger for you. And the things that you can do are wonderful, amazing things He's given you for you. So I want you to remember this week that you are a child of God and He loves you dearly. Have a blessed week, and I'm thinking about you. Bye.